Hello and welcome to the second Cedar Media newscast.
Coming up.
Miss Holston and Tanika from Year 10 talk about the work experience.
Michelle from Year 11 talks about a visit from a professor. Mr Gleeson and Corral from Year 10 will be talking about the semi-final.
And first, Tanika Wright catches up with Miss Holston to talk about her work experience.
Hiya Tanika, why were you interested in the placement for Bright Futures?
I wanted to know how the workplace worked and get a wider understanding of it, so when I do leave school and get a job, I know what I'm prepared for.
So what exactly did your placement involve?
I done a helping hand promotion board, I updated staff directory and terminated people from it, and when they was on leave for having a baby, I noted that down.
And what have you learned so far in your placement?
I've learned how people work in their environments. Like at school I always talk, where now I've understood that you can't really talk to people because they have work to be done and they have to do it then and there.
So what have you enjoyed the most about the placement?
Working with the staff and doing my little jobs that I do.
Do you feel like you've been treated like an adult?
Yeah.
You do. And what would you like to do in the future? What's your plans for your future career?
I want to go to college and university and study forensic science.
That sounds really interesting. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up though.
I've got my heart set on an architect. And now we go to Rasham with some information about Professor Malik from Manchester University.
Last week, the 7th science class was introduced to Dr. Malik. He was a professor of medicine. He spoke to us and explained his story about how he became a doctor. He told us about life at university and the different pathways that studying at university could bring forward. By him speaking to us, I now have a clear understanding of what I want to do and how I will get there.
Morning. As some of you may know, I'm Mr Gleeson and I'm here to give you a football report from last week's Year 10 Cup game versus Abraham Moss in the quarter-finals of the Manchester Schools Cup. Well, unfortunately I didn't get to the beginning of the game, and when I came out, the boys, our boys, were comfortably winning 4-1. And for the rest of the duration of the game, you'll be pleased to know that I didn't get sent off this time. So I managed to stay to the end of the game, and I watched us take the lead further, and there was a goal here and a goal there, and they scored 3 back, and in the end the result was 6-5, and we managed to hang on by the skin of our teeth, which put us into the next round of the Manchester Schools Cup, which is the semi-final, which is versus Wright Robinson away. So if you can get down to that, Mr Hughes, the manager, will give you the dates and times and you could come and support us. On the night I thought there was a few good players. Obviously all the lads played well together. Good shows from Keneal Walk, Michael Foot, Jack Vega at the back. Great return for Parisian back in the front of it all. But for me, the man of the match was Karel Chirok, who was outstanding. This is Mr Gleeson for Sports Report, Cedar Mount Academy. Bye.
Attendance update, and the winners from Rossetti were R1 with 100%.
In Aristotle, A4 made Mr Wadsworth and Mr Gleeson very proud with an impressive 96.7.
And from Galileo, G3 won with 100% attendance.
In Da Vinci, it was Da Vinci 4 with 97.9.
And MC6 won for Marie Curie with 97.6.
That's it from us. Goodbye.
And thanks for watching.